Welcome back to the channel, everybody, and also welcome to episode 2 of Graveyard Computers. So in case you didn't know what that means, we're actually taking a look at a pile of laptops that have been deemed non-functional by a company. So of course, I don't like to throw anything away, so I asked them if I could take a look at them and see if we can get any of them working, or maybe we could find some that aren't actually bad at all, and maybe it was just an oversight. So for today's video, we actually have a pair of laptops. For these, we have the Vivobook Pro N580G, and like I said, we have a pair of them. So even if one doesn't work and the other one does, we might be able to take parts out of one and put it on the other to see if we can get it working. So the first thing that we're going to do is going to plug these in as usual and seeing if we actually get any power out of them. Come on, plug this in. We're going to go ahead and press the power button. Looks like the power button is actually broken on this, or the key tab is broken, or the key itself is broken. I don't see any power off of this one, so let's move on to the next one. Okay, so this one does have some type of power. It does have the backlight of the keyboard. And of course, since these are in the graveyard, I assume that they took out the RAM and internal. So let's go ahead and open this one up and see if, so let's put this one off to the side. We're gonna open this one up because it looks like this one we have probably a better chance of getting it started. Okay, so this one's actually missing all of its screws. So lucky us, we don't have to do very much. Just in case though, I do have a screwdriver here. Let's just open this. Simple enough. There's the back panel, and okay. All right, so these are in a bag, so I'm okay with that. I almost regretted trying to turn this on just now. I thought these were sitting just on top, like all the screws were just sitting right on top. So they included the screws. We have those there. Let's see. All right, so the wireless LAN is off, and that makes sense because I actually use that part for other computers. The NVMe's gone. The RAM slots are here. They're both empty, and it looks like the hard drive caddy is still in here, but there's no hard drive. So we're actually going to remove this hard drive caddy for now. Put that off to the side. We'll remove this. I don't actually know how this goes on here. I assume it may have gone like that. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add a stick of RAM and see if we can get any picture out of this. Alright, moment of truth. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We have a picture! We have a picture! We have the Asus logo. So let's see what's actually in this thing. Alright, so we have an i7-8750H CPU. We have the RAM, it does see it, and it does come with a GTX 1050 graphics card. So that's not bad for some light gaming. And it doesn't seem to be showing the battery. I actually forgot to check if the battery was there. Was the battery there? Let's actually go check that real quick. And it does have the battery, but it's not detecting. It's not detecting at all, but it does have the battery. All right, what I want to do now is I'm actually going to hold the battery in place and turn it on because there is no screws. Remember, all the screws are over there. So it could be that this is just too loose and it's not seeing it. And the computer actually turned on. Holy crap. Turn this way. We still got the Asus logo, so the other RAM slot works. And look, we have a 1% primary, so it does see the battery. Okay, so far so good. This is amazing. So far so good. We have a working laptop. I still can't believe this. Let me take this off. I'm gonna put my test NVMe in and try to boot into it. It's loading. Oh my god, it's loading. Alright, we're in. Is amazing? All right, so we don't have any Wi-Fi connection because they took out the Wi-Fi card. So we're gonna plug in the Ethernet. So this is actually working. The battery is going up. It is at 8% right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and run the superposition test for the graphics card and some Prime 95 for the CPU, and then we're gonna move on to the next computer to see if we can find something. Alright, so far so good. It passed the Prime 95 test and it passed the superposition test. So I'm going to do a couple other tests here off camera, like the keyboard test and all that stuff. But it looks like this one is going to be perfectly fine, aside from a dent on the little corner here. I don't think somebody would mind that dent that much if they can get this at a pretty good price. I was able to get the logs for why this computer was put in the graveyard, and it was actually due to the fact that it would shut off on its own. And to be honest, that was caused because of the dent that it had on the side. It was causing a lot of pressure on the power button on the bottom part, so that's why I spent a lot of time trying to straighten out that area so it wouldn't cause too much pressure. So now it doesn't actually turn off on its own. We're good. Awesome, right? Okay, so this is the second one that we're testing here, and this is the one that we have no power. But I do see an amber light here, and let's check the voltage on this. And I'll lean this towards you guys so you can see. You get 19 volts. That's actually good. .38 volts, 8.37. Okay, that looks good. Let's put some test RAM in and try it again. Lights on this side. Right here, we do have like a starting light, so let's let it sit for a little while and see if it actually turns on. The fan is spinning. I don't know if you can see this. There's no display cable. Like, there's nothing here. I don't know where the display cable is. Did it get ripped off? Who knows? No clue. They must have used it for a different unit. That's the only thing I can assume. So let's plug it into a let's plug it into one of my monitors and see if it actually turns on. Holy crap, it's on. Wait, this works. So the computer works. So why would they have taken off the cable from it? So it looks like we're actually gonna need to replace the display cable. I'm kind of curious to know why, if it even works, and why they took this cable from it. But the computer seems to be turning on. I'm kind of tempted to take the cable from the other computer and try it out, but I'm not willing to ruin the other one for the sake of testing this one. The panel cable shorted out, which explains why the panel cable off of that one is missing, and this one has one. The thing that it doesn't explain is why that one was graveyarded. So we still need to work on that one and try to find that one out. But for right now, I'm gonna take the win on this one. It did work. I can actually use the button now to put it in sleep mode and then bring it back with no issues. I can also close it normally, and I have it set up to where I have to press the button to bring it back. So that also comes back normally. So we haven't experienced that shutdown problem at all since straightening it out. Off camera, while I was testing it, the computer actually did shut off one time. And that's what kind of led me to the whole trying to fix that part. So, if I'm being honest, it doesn't look that bad. I mean, it really doesn't look that bad. I got it as straight as I could and took a lot of pressure off that button. To end this video, thank you everybody for watching. And hopefully we can get the other computers working, or hopefully we can find what's wrong with the other computers. Until next time, please take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Now I'm gonna go ahead and try to game on this for a little bit. So.